Well, guys, we've got a really interesting one here today. This is the first interview I've done in a car for a while, Greg. How good's that, mate?
It is, and it's good to be sitting in the new Ford Ranger.
Mate, nice looking car.
It is.
Yeah.
The car itself, quite technical, so when you do anything to it, it has to, number one, comply with Ford, because you don't want to have messages coming up on your dash, or you don't want to be mucking up the Australian road rules.
Oh, that's right. Now, I think obviously you're from Clearview, right? And
Yes.
And Clearview's, I guess, synonymous with mirrors, right? With the towing mirrors.
We are.
And and there's legalities around it. You've got to have the appropriate mirrors. And I think, what is it? When you push it out, you've got to be able to see down the full length of the vehicle.
Correct. So if you can't see the full length of what you're towing, well then you are not legal.
You've got the wrong mirrors.
The mirrors themselves have proven themselves just over many thousands of kilometres. They don't move when you don't want them to move, but they do move when you do want them to. So for example, if you were folding them in to go through a narrow section, the power fold feature, beautiful, just press a button. And when you are driving with the van on, you've got them extended. You can see that whole length of the car and the van. So and you've still got all your full function of what's in your dash. So if you have a feature in your car, whether it's a camera or an OAT sensor or a blind spot monitor, our mirrors are going to have that same function in them. So you don't lose any features.
Because tried and tested over and over and over to make sure it suits the cars that they can go on, right? That's exactly right.
That's it. So the top mirror is then a one-to-one, so what you see is what you're getting.
And that's all controllable from within the car?
Exactly, using your original switch.
Wow.
So we are not modifying the interior of your car in any way. In fact, all of our mirrors are plug and play. And what that really means to you is, if you were to change cars in the future, you can simply take our mirrors off, unplug them.
So I've noticed we've got two different mirrors here. So on the left-hand side of the car, we've actually got what you call a compact. Is that right?
That's right. So that's our compact mirror, and it is a lot smaller and neater.
So it's more like a manufacturer size, the size of a mirror you might get from a manufacturer when you first get the car. But though, of course, those ones don't extend, right? So that's the advantage of this one.
Yes. And we've actually measured these, and they are no wider than your original mirrors on this particular car. So you're not impeding on any extra width. Some vehicles, they might be slightly wider.
So when you're not towing, you just look like everything looks normal, it's all whatever, and you've got this fantastic compact mirror from Clearview, right? Mate, if people want to find out more about these fantastic products, where should they go to find out about Clearview mirrors?
Our factory is in Craigieburn in Victoria. However, we have got a dealer network Australia-wide.
And it's in most big retailers, right?
All good four-wheel drive shops.
All good ones, not the bad ones.
All good ones.
Go to the good ones. Right?
And then some other specialist manufacturers or stores. So people that specialise in towing, for example, the tow bar industry. And some.
Well, I guess it's important they'll go hand in hand, right?
They do.
And then, has Clearview got a website, mate?
We do. So
do you remember it?
Fortunately, it's really easy. It is the w's.clearviewaccessories.com.au.
Beautiful, mate. Listen, guys, if you're interested in this kind of thing, and you should be, because if you're towing a van, you need your mirrors, right? So get on it. Check these guys out. They've got mirrors that suit all different sorts of vehicles. Obviously, we're in the Ford at the moment. Jump on their website. It'll tell you all the information you need to know.
That's it.
Mate, thanks, Greg. This is pretty good. And it was actually nice to get out of the heat, mate. Sit here with the air conditioning on and just chill.